We're not going to talk about Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I heard he got caught on the live banging out a snow bunny. We're not going to talk about Uncle Shannon Sharpe being snow bunnied on Instagram Live. We're not going to laugh at our brother. We are not going to laugh at our brother. I just hope to Shannon Sharpe that the snow bunny didn't tap his Instagram Live when he wasn't looking. I just hope for my Uncle Shannon Sharpe that the snow bunny didn't tap the Instagram Live while he was popping that Viagra pill. I just hope for my Uncle Shannon Sharpe that the snow bunny didn't set him up, because if he didn't hit that button, I don't know how in the hell that button got hit, and he says he's never been on Instagram Live. Uncle Shannon Sharpe, the greatest tight end in NFL history, he said he never been on Instagram Live. So if Unc never been on Instagram Live, how in the hell did Instagram Live go on? It was either the white power structure or he was snow bunnied. It was either the white power structure or he was snow bunnied. It was either the white power structure or Uncle Shannon Sharpe was snow bunny. But I'm going to say this to Uncle Shannon and the rest of you ninjas out here. Stop popping them Viagras. All you have to do is go to the health food store. Listen to me, black man. I'm about to throw you an alley-oop. Listen to me, black man. I'm about to throw you an alley-oop. Listen to me, black man. I'm about to throw you an alley-oop. You don't need Viagra. All you need is red Maca and black Maca, M-A-C-A. Get on Amazon right now and order you some Maca powder or some Maca tablets. 100% natural. 100% natural. Black woman, are you listening to me, my beautiful African queens? If your man can't perform, I want you to treat him to a bottle of red Maca tablets or black Maca tablets. It's M-A-C-A, Maca root. They need that Maca root. That's all you need, brother. Make you a smoothie with some Maca root 1 hour before it's time to rock the sugar box. All you need is some Maca root powder. Go to the health food store, go to the Whole Food store, hop on your Amazon Prime and order you a bag of Maca root powder or some Maca root tablets. It works better than Viagra and it does not hurt your health. Completely healthy, completely organic. Black women, if your man can't do what he needs to do for you, please go to the health food store and get that brother a bottle of red Maca or black Maca root tablets. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need that Viagra. That Viagra going to kill you. Black men, over 40, over 50, over 60, you don't need Viagra. Get the Maca root. And you will be Shangolicious. And you will be Shangolicious for your queen. And you will be Shangolicious for your queen. If you cannot rock her sugar box, there will be issues. If you cannot rock her sugar box, there will be issues. If you cannot rock her sugar box, there will be issues. You want some peach cobbler, but the peach cobbler is never warm? Maybe you can rock the sugar box. You want the Cinnabons, but they never warm? Maybe you can't rock the sugar box. You want the honeycomb hideout, but the honey is never warmed up? It might be because you can't rock the sugar box. And let me say this to my brothers. Let me say this to my brothers. If she got a loosey-goosey, that's not on you, that's on her. If she got a loosey-goosey, that's on her, that's not on you. If she coming to you with a loosey-goosey, that is not your fault. Because no man should be responsible for rocking a loose box. You understand? If the screws have fallen out the box, if the bolts have fallen out the box, if the walls have been torn down, that's not on you, black man. I'm talking about a healthy sugar box. I'm talking about a healthy cookie jar. I'm talking about some healthy Cinnabons. I'm talking about some nice and fresh peach cobbler. I'm not talking about no crusty cobbler, some old stale Cinnabons, a sugar box that got all the sugar rocked out. It's not on a black man to please a woman who has an unhealthy sugar box. I just want to say that for the record. I just want to say that for the record. But brother, you got to rock the sugar box. And let me say this to my brothers. I need y'all to stop the Viagra. Stop the Viagra. It's killing us. If you are not in shape, your heart cannot take the Viagra. Stop the Viagra, brothers. Stop the Viagra. So brothers, they need to be valued. They need to be invested. Protection doesn't just mean defend them from racist whites. Protection doesn't just mean defend them from home invasion. Protection doesn't just mean to defend them from disrespect from black beta males and Neanderthals. Protection means protecting her self-respect, protecting her dignity, protecting her spirituality, protecting her integrity. That means not flirting with other women in front of your women. You got to protect her self-esteem and her self-respect. The biggest protection black women want from us is a protection of their self-respect. The biggest protection black women want is protect me from being insulted. Protect my integrity as your queen. Protect my integrity as your fiance. Protect my integrity as the mother of your children. When we hear the word protection, we think self-defense. And with the migrant crisis, we will need self-defense. Make no mistake about it. We must defend our women. Physically, militaristically, violently if necessary. But don't forget the soft protections. That's the hard protection. But don't forget the soft protection, like protecting her women, her femininity. Protecting her femininity, protecting her decency, protecting her character, protecting her honor. Don't make her check your baby mom because you letting your baby mom do too much. She should never have to step out of character and protect your baby mom. That's your job. She should never have to step out of character and protect her honor from your mother who got a tendency to say disrespectful things out of her mouth. She should never have to step out of character. You're not protecting her honor. You are not protecting her. Flirting with other women in front of her, that's not protecting her honor, black man. Protect your queen. Protect your queen. Now I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to flip this. I talked about what men need to do for women. The VIP treatment. Black women want, need, and deserve the VIP treatment. She want to be valued. She want to be invested in. If you don't VIP her, you will lose her. Thinking that it's okay because you pay the bills and that's enough, you will lose her. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. Something else, my brothers. You got to Shango stick your queen in the daytime sometimes, not just at night. You got to Shango stick your queen in the daytime, not just at night. I want you to hear me. Our testosterone levels are highest in the early morning. That's why you have a tendency to wake up with a full rah erection, a full erection. Because our testosterone is highest in the morning. Now, you might not feel like playing around in the morning because you got to get ready for work, but that's when your testosterone is the highest with the rising sun. Our testosterone rises with the rising sun. I said our testosterone rises with the rising sun. Your testosterone is at its highest peak in the morning. I'm just telling you. When Ra rises, your erection. Rock will rise. You're best able to get a rock when Ra rises in the morning. Your testosterone is low in the early evening hours. We normally like to Shango stick our sugar boxes. We normally like to Shango stick our sugar boxes after dinner, right? So you got a full stomach of food in you. The sun is down, so your testosterone levels are down. The sun is down, so your testosterone levels are down, and you got a full stomach of food. You are not going to be able to rock the sugar box, my brother. Now, your testosterone will rise overnight because it's getting ready for the rising sun. So if you wake up at 2, 3 in the morning, sometimes, brothers, if you notice, if you fall asleep and wake up 2, 3 in the morning, your testosterone might be right. You might be ready for a sugar box section. because your testosterone dips in the early evening and it begins to rise overnight in preparation for the rising sun. I strongly suggest you rock the sugar box before dinner. If you can, rock the sugar box before dinner. Now, that's not easy in the winter. That's not easy in the fall because the sun sets earlier. But in the summer months, when the summer months, you want to tag them Cinnabons before the sun goes down. I'm just giving some of my brothers because we fail to understand the relationship between masculinity and the rising sun. We fail to understand the relationship between masculinity and the rising sun, testosterone and the rising sun. You are at your strongest virility at sunrise. You are at your strongest virility at sunrise, and you are at your lowest just after sunset. I'm just giving you the facts. Grab you a bottle of Maca root tablets or get you a bag of Maca root powder and put a little bit of that in your smoothie. I'm just giving you some tips, my brothers. I'm still healthy enough where I ain't got them problems. God willing, the Prince of Pan-Africanism will never have those problems. But I'm just looking out for my brothers because I can't please every African queen. I got to build schools. I got to lead the Pan-African freedom movement. I got to attend to the mental health issues of African people. I ain't free to rock every sugar box. That'd take too much of my divine ashe. I would be too tired to give my speeches. I would be too tired to go live. I cannot rock every sugar box. So brothers, exercise, get your maca root smoothies, and make sure you making love in rhythm with the sun. When the sun is up, you should go up. And when the sun is down, you're likely to stay down. I said when the sun is up, you should go up. And when the sun is down, you're likely to stay down. Rock that sugar box right after work. Don't wait till after dinner, my brother. Now, let me switch this around for a minute. I talked about black women needing to be VIP'd. I talk about black women needing to be VIP'd. I talked about black women needing to be VIP'd, valued, invested in, protected, and properly policed. Well, let's talk about the sisters and what y'all need to do for us. Oh, yes. My unapologetically African alpha males, are you ready? My unapologetically African anti-snow bunny alpha males, are you ready? My unapologetically African anti-snow bunny alpha males, are you ready? Sisters, black men want to feel valued, invested in, and protected. We want to feel valued. If we paying all the bills, massage my crusty ass feet once in a blue moon. You ain't got to massage them all the time. But once in a while, when I come home from working hard, paying all the bills, you should have a hot bucket of water for these crusty feet. You should rub them feet down and put some nice music on and just talk to me about my day dealing with the Neanderthal nation. Do y'all sisters know what a black man goes through putting up with these heathens every day? Do you know what it's like for a black man to have to bury his pride to make sure we can pay the mortgage? Do you know what it's like for a black man to have to bury his pride in order to pay your car note? Do you know what it's like for a black man to have to bury his pride to pay tuition for the daycare, preschool, or private school? Everyone, it only take a foot soak. He come home from work, tell him to wash his ass first, because he don't need to be smelling like butt cheek and fried chicken. Tell him to wash his ass first. He don't need to come to you smelling like butt cheek and fried chicken. But after he washes his ass after work, tell him to go lay on the bed, sisters. And get some of that homemade shea butter. Get some of those essential oils that y'all like. Put the essential oils on his temple and his third eye, the back of his neck. You know what to do, sister. And rub him on down. Rub him on down. Rub him on down. Okay? Y'all know what to do, ladies. Y'all know what to do. A nice back massage. Most of what we need don't cost money. See, the things y'all need cost money. Black men, the things we want from our women don't cost no damn money. You hear me, black woman? It don't cost no money to please a black man. See, that's why we got to talk about this. The things we want from y'all don't cost no money. When the last time you looked your man in the eye and said, my king, I just want to say thank you. I know it's a man's job to hold the family down, but I just want to say thank you. He gonna act like it didn't matter because you know we got to keep our gangster. He gonna act like it didn't matter because you know we got to keep our gangster. He gonna act like it didn't matter because he got to keep his gangster. Oh, but believe me, when you walk out that room, he might shed a tear. When you walk out that room, he might shed a tear because he never heard his mama tell his father that. He might have never heard his mama tell his father that. He might shed a tear. You might have just pushed the button to transform that man into the man you need him to be. Just a little gratitude, sister. Value your man. We need the emotionals and the psychologicals. And go get you a yoni steam every once in a while, ladies. The older you get, the more you need to make use of the yoni steam because your rubber band don't snap back the way the young queen's rubber band snap back, if you know what I mean, because I don't want to get vulgar because we got the young Africans on the live too. Your rubber band loses its elasticity as you get older. Now, don't get me wrong. You got sisters in their 40s and 50s and they rubber bands still pop. They rubber bands still pop. But the older you get and the more miles on your engine, my sister, the older you get and the more miles on your engine, my sister, your rubber band won't stretch back. And I can tell you, if it's one thing a black man loves, is a tight rubber band. There's nothing in this world. Woo! There's nothing in this world that gets a man's attention like a rubber band with a kung fu grip. But we're going to move on from that because it's consciousness over the cookies. I just want my sisters to understand. I just want my sisters to understand that the things black men need from you to feel valued won't cost you anything at all. Because the best way you can make us feel valued is in the home. Now, you can treat us to a nice vacation, weekend getaway. See, we don't need 7 days in Jamaica. We don't need that. Y'all need that. And we do it for y'all. But we don't need 7 days in Jamaica. We don't need 2 weeks in Turks and Caicos. We don't need that. Y'all need that. And so we give y'all that. But we don't need that. You can drive us 2 hours away out into the wilderness and make a home-cooked meal. Make a home-cooked meal out in a cabin. And let's go sit by the water. Let's go for a hike. Those are the things we need. Activities and action. That's how you show value to a black man. Clip his nails. Cut the hairs out of his nose. Treat him to a teeth cleaning.